was arrested for trespassing on Shirley Gurgett's property, even though I had a signed affidavit from her naming me an invitee. Now, Dakota Access does not have Shirley's permission to be on her property. Eminent domain is not to be used unless it's for a public utility project. This privately owned export Dakota Access pipeline does not qualify as a public utility, and Shirley is involved in a court case challenging the eminent domain abuse inflicted upon her by the Iowa Utilities Board and Dakota Access. That case will be heard in December, yet Dakota Access has already almost completed construction on her property, even though the case has not been heard yet. My justification is the Climate Act. Climate change is a huge threat to Iowa farmers, and we are already seeing the effects. We are in a climate emergency, and it is prudent that we transition to renewable energy and stop new fossil fuel extraction and infrastructure projects. The people of America's heartland should not have to take on the risk to our soil and our water for a private export pipeline.
That's right.
Iowans should not have to be forced to give up their private property rights just so a large corporation can fatten its bottom line. The Dakota Access Bakken Pipeline is all risk, no reward for Iowans. I am an Iowan landowner, and I will stand up for all Iowans. Today I pled not guilty to a simple misdemeanor trespassing charge. I have requested a jury trial, and that will be in January or February.
We are in a climate crisis. Now is not the time to be building more pipelines to further our reliance on dirty energy. I have a 3-year-old daughter who will inherit the earth from us. I want her to have clean water sources and healthy farmable soil.
What do you do when you see the abuses that are occurring up in North Dakota against the indigenous peoples? What do you do when you see the injustice occurring here in Iowa to farmers and landowners? What do you do when you see that our water is under threat? What do you do when your environment, when your land, when your water, when your people, when you are under attack? You stand up and you fight back.
Stand up and fight back.
Stand up and fight